Hello everyone, welcome to the CYP product webinar. Today, on behalf of CYP, the leading company in the Pro AV field, I'm so excited to introduce our USB Type-C product family. I'm the product manager, Belen. Today's introduction will be divided into 5 parts. First, we will talk about what's the key features of our USB-C products. Second, what's the scenario of these products before? Third, we will take a look at the overall USB-C product roadmap. Then we will introduce more detailed features of each product. In the last part, let's review the product key features through the product index table. Before starting the presentation, please allow me to introduce what USB is. The USB interface was released by USB-IF in 1996. It's an interface that allows a computer to communicate with peripheral devices, such as keyboard and mouse. There have been 4 generations of USB specifications: USB 1.x, USB 2.0, USB 3.x, and USB 4. USB 2.0 connectors can be roughly divided into USB Type A, USB Type B, Mini B, and Micro B. Most of you guys may be familiar with these connectors. When it comes to USB 3.0, the main connector used are USB Type A, Type B, Type C, and USB Type B Micro, which is more relatively rare than others. Each year, Type-C has become increasingly common in all sectors. Lots of new smart devices have switched to this interface. As USB-C becomes more common in the market, we have divided some products with the USB-C interface. Now I would like to show you the powerful features of the product. When connecting the USB-C source to our product, you can enjoy the crispy audio up to 8 channels, 4K Ultra HD video to see every detail of the image. Some products also support USB power delivery up to 60 watts and the Ethernet function. Our USB-C products can be used in many different scenarios. For example, in the enterprise field, the switcher fixed for small meeting rooms, while the table box is for the post-installation meeting room as it's designed to be placed on the table or mounted to any typical edge using a clamp. The presentation feature is ideal for the large meeting room as it supports multi-format input. The extender is suitable for classroom to extend the source from lecturer's laptop to the monitor up to 100 meters. And in the post-pandemic era, work from home becomes the official working model. The matrix is a nice choice for people who need 2 monitors to do a multi-work. For the product roadmap, we have switcher, table box, matrix, extender, and scaler. These 6 products are all orderable now. In the 3rd quarter, USB-C 20 gigabits 2 meters and USB-C AOC cable up to 40 meters will be available. And we will introduce more detailed specs of each product in the following slides. C+31PS is a 3-to-1 multi-format to HDMI switcher. USB-C, HDMI, and mini DisplayPort inputs, which are automatically converted to a standard HDMI format. The less memory means when the current source is disconnected, the unit will revert to the previous source. And the user can also manually select the input source by pressing a button. And the unit is supposed the resolution up to 4K 60 444, and HDMI output reach distance is up to 5 meters. C+31PSTB is also a 3-to-1 multi-format to HDMI switcher, but in the table box form factor. It's supposed to channel audio embedded, auto source switch, and the less memory. Resolution up to 4K 6444, and the auto scaling of sources, which means that the unit will auto scaling of the sources to match the native resolution of the display based on its ADID. The maximum reach distance of HDMI output is 5 meters. C+ with 3-2 USB-C is the 3-to-2 matrix with USB Ethernet hub. It supports auto source switch and also the NAS memory. The audio and video signals can be transmitted through the USB-C interface. Besides, it supports 60-watt power charging to the laptop, resolution up to 4K 60, and the USB-C docking. All HDMI inputs and outputs support 4K 60 resolution. There are 2-channel single and analog audio output and 2 sets RS-232, one for control the unit and the other one for remote control the connected device. The USB-C docking means that when the source connects to the USB input, the USB 3.0 hub and 1 gigabit Ethernet will be activated. That is to say, with 3+ with 3-2 USB-C, you only need 1 USB-C cable to send the audio, video, data, and get the power charging and Ethernet. CX1569 TLPD is a 4-to-1 multi-format HDBaseT transmitter. It supports auto source switch and less memory. The HDMI, DisplayPort, and USB-C inputs support resolution up to 4K 6444, and the VGA input support resolution up to WXGA. The stereo audio can be embedded with the VGA in source. USB-C supplies up to 60-watt power charging to the laptop. The HDBaseT output can power the compatible HDBaseT receiver. It supports resolution up to 4K 6420, and the maximum reach distance is 40 meters. There are 2 sets RS-232, one for control the unit and the other one for remote control the connected HDBaseT receiver. In CSC 6030 DVE is the 8-to-2 multi-format presentation switcher with scaler. USB-C supplies up to 60-watt power charging to the laptop. The HDMI DisplayPort and USB-C inputs and HDMI output support resolution up to 4K 60, 444, and VGA supports up to WXGA. The HDMI and HDBaseT are mirror outputs. HDBaseT output supports POHPSE resolution up to 4K 60, 420. And the maximum reach distance is up to 100 meters. The user can connect the unit to the optional trigger control keypad to control the auto curtain protection screen or light through the relay. And there are 2 sets RS-232, one for control the unit and the other one for remote control a connected HDBaseT device. The input source can be selected through the front panel button, both through the RS-232 trigger telnet or web GUI. For the audio aspect, the unit includes multi-analog audio input and a microphone input, along with 20-watt by 2 amplifier. The analog output can also be connected to a larger power amplifier for more flexible use. The unit has built-in audio mixer that allows the user to mix audio from any source with the microphone input for presentation or lecture usage. 6030HB is a family model of the CC6030 CVE. The difference between these two models is the input sources. CSC6030HB doesn't have DisplayPort input, but it carries two HDBaseT input, which supports resolution up to 4K 60 420. Same as CSC6030 CVE. The unit has the HDMI and HDBaseT mirror output and a powerful audio transmission system. Our USB-C cable is a USB-IF certified USB World Gen 2x2 20 gigabits cable. It supports Thunderbolt 3, alternative mode, and PD 3.0 up to 100 watts. It also has good EMI and RFI mitigation to ensure the quality. We control the production from the raw material to assembly. The USB-C AOC cable passes CL2 and ECA certification. It supports USB 3.2 Gen 2 10 gigabits data transfer up to 40 meters. When the cable longs below 20 meters, it can provide up to 1 watt to the device. When the cable length is higher than 20 meters, we suggest using the powered devices, such as the PTV camera. If the device is not powered like the USB camera, in this case, the users can choose our optional pigtail, which is a USB hub that supplies power to the AOC cable through external power. But please note that when using the pigtail, the data transfer rate will down to 5 gigabits. If the users want to keep the 10 gigabits data rate, they can use their own USB 3.2 10 gigabits hub. And our optical engine also has obtained the patent in Taiwan, the United States, Japan, and also China. And the cable is assembled in Taiwan. Here is the index table of all USB-C products. They all support 4K 60, 444 resolution, and C+V1PS, C+V1PS-TB, and C+V32 USB-C are suitable for small spaces, including the residential field. CH1569TXP or PD, CSC 6030 CVE, and HB series fit for larger spaces, such as large meeting rooms or classrooms, which need to extend the audio and video signals. The USB-C cables are certified cables. The copper cable supports 20 gigabits data transfer rate, while the AOC cable supports up to 10 gigabits data transfer. And this is the end of the webinar. Thank you guys for spending time watching this video. To get more information, please feel free to contact us or send an email to sales@cypress.com.tw. Hope to see you guys in the next webinar. Thank you.